don't know about you, but I think 2019 sounds like the year a science fiction movie is set. Cracked open a bottle of sparkling cider, aka apple juice. Happy New Year! Woo! Happy 2019! Welcome back to the Pierce family channel. If you're new here, my name is Jade. It's 2019. If you're new here, you may not know that 2018 was a banner year for us. Chase and I went to 3 weddings this year. Our new church had its groundbreaking and its eventual consecration, both in this year. I turned 25. I read 21 books this year, which I think is not that bad for having had a baby. And of course, we started this YouTube channel. But none of that is as important as the best thing that happened to me this year, which was Isaac being born. 2018 holds every first that Isaac has ever had so far, starting from small things like literally just cooing and leaving the house for the first time, getting his first bath, going on his first disc golf trip, rolling over, holding, and then shaking a rattle. Like, I remember when I was so excited that that happened. His first crawfish boil, his first story time at the library, sitting up, sitting in a shopping cart, and then pulling up, and then crawling, and then talking. Every single holiday between Groundhog's Day and New Year's Eve was his first time doing everything. He's going to have plenty more firsts this coming year and hopefully throughout the rest of his life. It seems wild to me. On the 2nd of 2019, he will be 11 months old. More on that on Thursday. So kind of some plans and goals that I have for 2019. I don't like to call them resolutions. I don't want to set out for this to have to be done by 2019 and then it not be and it'd be a failure. So maybe I'm trying to set myself up for success. I don't know, whichever way you look at it. Here are some things I want to do in the next year. I want to start a 1 second a day video. My friend Ellen does this. Some of my friends in my Facebook mom group do this. Really kind of sad I didn't get to start it whenever Isaac was born, but I think a new year is a good time to start that. And I think it will be really fun to look back on month to month and then over the next year. One thing that I really want to challenge myself to do, and I know this is going to be a challenge for me, is using my phone less, especially when there's no purpose for it. So basically, if I'm just like scrolling through Instagram or Facebook or like just indulging in information that I don't need, like I want to do that so much less. I'm getting to a place where my phone dies almost every day and it's because I use it all the time, and most of the time it's without a purpose. So my plan is to delete a bunch of my flash games that I have on there just because I can. Whenever I'm sitting there playing a game on my phone while Isaac is playing on the floor, and I'd much rather try and be present in all of those moments instead of just like zoning out. Another reason I want to use my phone less is because he is so attracted to them. Yes, they are a light up screen, and so he would be attracted to them regardless. The more he sees Chase and I on them, the more he just thinks, oh, I should be on a phone. I don't know if he's like internalizing that kind of stuff yet, but it's not something I want to get in the habit of, being on the phone around my son and then eventually like passing a phone off to him just to calm him down. I don't want that to become a thing, so I'm going to try and use my phone far less this year. I'll let you know how that goes. Continue to drink more water. I've been pretty good about that just because we're nursing and I have to be good about it. Like, I don't have an option. But I'd like to continue that into the new year. I would like to read the books that are on my books to be read pile instead of going out and buying more new books. I actually didn't do too bad about that this year, just because most of the new books that I did read were from when Isaac was really little and I just had to snuggle him all day and he napped on me, and so I read books on my phone that I checked out from the library. That wasn't too bad. But in general, I do need to be better about spending money. We don't have as much of a savings as I would like, and it's probably because of me. I just know that we have the money in the bank, and so I spend it. But what would be a lot better is getting our savings built back up, because it was nice and deplenished when we had a little baby this year. Journaling more. I definitely did like a fair amount of scrapbooking in an actual physical book form and digitally through YouTube, but I would like to get back to some more personal journaling. Being a stay-at-home mom can be pretty isolating, and it's kind of hard to interact with other humans in general other than on social media. And so like having a moment to know who I am, know what I'm thinking, know what I'm feeling is going to be really important to continue working on my mental health as well. Another goal that I have for this year is to get to a place where I feel more comfortable in my body. When I was pregnant, I gained 25 pounds and I have kept all of them because I guess people don't talk about it, but nursing cravings are a thing just like pregnancy cravings are. There are a lot of things that I used to be able to do that I don't feel as comfortable doing. It has more to do with like less energy and getting tired more quickly. I'm sure if I were more comfortable and more healthy right now, I would feel better playing with Isaac on the floor more. So I just want to get out of that and get to a place where I'm more comfortable in my body, especially because as Isaac has been more mobile these past couple of months, I get worn out so quickly. And I don't want that to continue, especially when he starts walking and running. I want to be able to run around with him and for him to remember that from this early age onward. I want to be healthy enough and fit enough to do those things with him. And so something that's really important to me this year is making achievable goals for that, because I usually set myself up for failure. I make all of these grandiose ideas. I'm gonna do this and this and this and this and this, and I'm gonna be great and I'm gonna do everything healthily and da 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 da. When in the end, none of that is really realistic because I get sidetracked too easily. I get too overwhelmed with all of those goals. And so I need to figure out a way to do these things in a more realistic way. I want to figure out some more achievable goals to get there. And then the last thing I wanted to share is, some of you guys know this, some of you don't. If there were a dream job in the world for me, that would be to be a published author. I have a written book. It's sitting in my Google Docs. It needs to go through one more edit, I think, before I start sending stuff out. I've been putting a lot of research into this, looking into how to write cover letters and who to send stuff to at which agencies would be best for this particular book. I don't want to talk a lot about it because I feel like whenever you talk about those types of goals, the actual announcing that you're thinking about doing it kind of gives you the same adrenaline rush as having done it. So that way you don't actually go through with things. So I don't want that to be the case with this. This year, I just want to send it off, and that's all I'm gonna say about it. Whether or not anything comes of that yet is a different goal for right now. I just want to be able to say that I've sent stuff in. Things I'm looking forward to. Isaac's first birthday is coming up. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun setting up for that party and throwing it for him. I'm looking forward to continuing to watch him grow and learn through this next year. We've put a big emphasis on celebrating smaller things this year, and I've really, really enjoyed that. No one really cares if it's a first trip to a petting zoo, but for me, it was a lot of fun to make a big deal out of it and make it special for all of us, but not forgetting to take special time to celebrate the big things. And honestly, I'm just looking forward to learning what there is to look forward to this year. So cheers to 2019. If you have any New Year's resolutions of your own, make sure you leave them down in the comments below. Make sure you like this video if you liked it and subscribe to our channel. I post a video every Tuesday and Thursday, and my husband Chase posts his video gaming videos on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So every single weekday there is a new video here. If you'd like to be notified, make sure you hit that bell down below and you will get a notification from YouTube when we post. Looking forward to growing this channel in the new year as well.